Soviet troops move into the bunker, and they confirm not just the fall of the Third Reich, but the death of Adolf Hitler himself.
Just think, how many of the things that Nazi Germany built and hid during the Second World War still shake people's souls? It's not just about weapons or tanks, but there were such strange and scary experiments, mysterious underground bunkers, and secret discoveries that knowing about them sends shivers down the spine. Many times, after discovering them, the researchers themselves admitted that if all this had been fully used at that time, the map of the world would have been completely different today. You must have heard about the secret experiments of Nazi scientists, sometimes mysterious documents, sometimes unique weapons, and sometimes things buried in underground places that have not been clearly explained even today. Imagine a ruined bunker opens and things come out from inside that look no less than a horror movie. Sometimes a pile of skulls, sometimes strange medical equipment, and sometimes designs that give a glimpse of future weapons. These stories from the darkest period of history are so scary that while listening to them, you will feel, can a human really do this? In this video, we will show you the most dangerous and mysterious finds of Nazi Germany, which are still full of mystery and fear. So friends, get ready for a spine-chilling journey, and if you want to be the first to see such dark history and mysterious stories, then subscribe to the channel now and do not forget to press the bell icon. The mystery and fear of Nazi Germany. During the Second World War, people were filled with fear just by hearing the name of Nazi Germany. Hitler was not just a dictator, but he was obsessed with taking control of the world. His dream was a 1,000-year Reich, that is, an empire that would never end and rule the whole world. This dream made him and his army different and more dangerous than everyone else. Hitler felt that victory would not be achieved only by weapons and army, but it was necessary to take the help of mysterious powers. He also started believing in things like supernatural powers and occult. It is said that Hitler believed that to rule the world, he would have to take the help of powers far above human strength. This was the reason why he involved his SS and special people in such rituals and mysterious experiments. Historians tell that the Nazis did research not only on modern science, but also on black magic and mysterious books. Places like Wewelsburg Castle were the center of their secret meetings and occult rituals. Strange signs, mysterious designs, and symbols were made here, which proved that they were trying to awaken some power which was beyond human understanding. For this reason, the Nazis became not just soldiers, but also synonymous with fear and mystery. Hitler and his companions believed that if they could control these dark powers, then their Reich could never be defeated. Perhaps this is the reason why they tried to combine science with black magic. They made new machines, conducted strange experiments, and created mysterious laboratories in secret places. Even today, when these stories are mentioned, the same question arises in people's minds. Did the Nazis really come close to such powerful, mysterious powers? Or was all this just a trick to spread fear and panic? Secret underground bunkers. The mysterious bunkers and tunnels built by the Nazis under the ground during the Second World War still surprise people. Dozens of such places have been found in the forests and mountains of Germany and Poland, where a network of deep tunnels is laid. It is said that these were not just hiding places, but there was a big secret hidden behind them. Looking at these places, it seems that the Nazis were planning on some other level. Many researchers believe that these underground bunkers were used for secret experiments and making weapons. Strange symbols and designs have been found on the walls, which have not been fully understood till date. Somewhere there are marks like a black sun, somewhere there are mysterious shapes. These symbols tell that the Nazis were trying to connect these places not just as military bases, but with mysterious power. Historians say that strange machines and incomplete technology have also been found inside these bunkers. At some places, there are heavy iron structures, and at other places, machinery that looks like a modern science experiment. The question arises that what did the Nazis want to achieve with these machines? Was this an attempt to make new weapons or an attempt to awaken some mysterious power? The most frightening thing is that many bunkers have not been fully explored even today. Some places are in such a dangerous condition that it is impossible to go there. Many tunnels have been closed by the government because there is a danger of collapse if one goes inside. But people believe that the real secret is hidden behind these closed rooms and sealed doors. The example of Poland's Project Riz still makes researchers restless. Huge underground complexes were found inside the mountains there, whose purpose has not been clear till date. Some people say that this was going to be Hitler's secret headquarters, while some claim that mysterious experiments like Die Glock were being done here. The reason for this project remaining incomplete remains the biggest question till date. At many places, people have also reported hearing strange sounds and experiencing mysterious events. Some explorers claim that when they went inside, they experienced metallic humming sound and strange smell. In such a situation, theories become even stronger that these bunkers of the Nazis were not just ordinary bases. It is possible that they were connected to some mysterious energy source. Even today, when a new bunker opens, researchers and treasure hunters from all over the world try to get into it. But every time new confusions and new questions come to the fore, the real truth is still buried under the layers. Perhaps this is the reason why these underground bunkers of the Nazis still remain another name for mystery and fear. Occult and dark experiments. Hitler and his SS organization were not only focused on weapons and war, but they were also obsessed with things like occult, i.e., mysterious and black magic. Hitler believed that supernatural powers were the real power, which would never let his 1,000-year Reich end. Because of this thinking, he immersed his army and officers in such secret experiments and rituals, the truth of which has not been fully revealed till date. Heinrich Himmler, the head of SS, was deeply interested in occult. He made Wewelsburg Castle in Germany the official spiritual center of SS. Looking at the structure of this fort and its halls, it is clear that apart from ordinary meetings, strange and scary secret rituals were conducted here. Here a special symbol, Black Sun, was engraved on the ground and walls. It is believed that this symbol was related to some ancient power, which the Nazis wanted to take control of. According to historians, Wewelsburg Castle was made a kind of temple. SS officers used to attend secret meetings here, wearing black clothes, and mysterious chants were recited. The purpose of these rituals was to call such a power that could give them power far beyond humans. All this was so mysterious that the people present there felt as if they had reached some other world. Some researchers claim that sacrifices were also made here. Many theories tell that an attempt was made to please these powers by sacrificing humans and animals. Although full proof of this was never found, the stories and testimonies that came to light filled fear and shivers in the hearts of the people. Imagine if SS officers were standing in the light of hundreds of torches in a fort and a mysterious sacrificial ritual was going on in the middle. How scary would that scene be? The Nazis were not just worshipping power, but were also trying to combine the occult with science. They did many strange experiments in which it is claimed that they were working on things like spirit communication and energy transfer. Some documents suggest that they believed that through these rituals they could see the future or contact a parallel world. Even today, the mystery of Wewelsburg Castle and the Black Sun symbol has not been completely solved. Looking at the walls and secret rooms there, it seems that all this was not just a pretense. Whatever the truth may be, but these theories and stories are so scary that people still shudder on hearing them. Perhaps this is the reason why the occult experiments of the Nazis are counted among the most mysterious and terrifying stories in history. Medical horror experiments. During the Second World War, the concentration camps of Nazi Germany were not just prisons or places of labor, but they had become factories of fear and pain. Here, lakhs of prisoners were not considered human beings, but objects of experimentation. The most frightening thing was that in the name of doctors, many SS officers conducted such medical experiments here, which even today send chills down the spine. The most infamous name was Josef Mengele, who was called the Angel of Death. Mengele's passion was to conduct experiments on twins. He would give different injections to the children, infect them with diseases, and note their body reactions. Many times he would kill one twin and perform a post-mortem and compare it with the other. His cold-blooded cruelty can be gauged from the fact that for him, the children were just living specimens. Mengele and his companions also conducted experiments by keeping humans in extreme conditions. Someone would be put into icy water and observed how long he would stay alive. Some were operated upon without anesthesia. Some prisoners were given poisonous gases and strange medicines so that their effects could be understood. Such experiments are beyond human understanding, and this is why people shudder even after reading or hearing the statements of survivors. Even today, it is not easy to listen to the stories of those who survived these experiments. Some lost their brother, some lost their child. Many survivors said that the screams inside the camp were so loud that people wanted to die while alive. These medical experiments are counted among the darkest chapters of history where humanity was completely crushed. Nazi secret weapons. But the horrifying stories of the Nazis do not end here. Hitler and his scientists were constantly engaged in making such weapons, which seemed like science fiction to the world of that time. The biggest shock was their V2 rocket program. These rockets were the most advanced technology of that era and had so much power that an entire city could be destroyed. It is said that if these had been made in mass production, perhaps the outcome of the war would have been different. Apart from V2 rockets, the Nazis also made jet fighters when the rest of the world was still flying on propeller planes. The jet fighter made by them, named Messerschmitt Me 262, surprised the Allies. Its speed and power were so high that the enemy's fighter planes could not stand before it. But due to lack of fuel and resources, these weapons could not turn the tide of the war. Not only this, the Nazis also tried to take tanks to a new level. They designed a super heavy tank named Maus, which was so big and strong that it was difficult for any army's tank to stand before it. However, this project remained incomplete before reaching the production stage. If such weapons were produced in large numbers, perhaps the victory of the Allies would not have been easy. Today I am scared to think that if the Nazis had got a little more time and resources, their secret weapons could have pushed the world into a huge devastation. V2 rockets, jet fighters, and super tanks, all these together could have created such a force that would have silenced the whole of Europe. But fate had written something else, and the Allies stopped the Nazis in time. On one hand, the medical experiments conducted on humans in the camps tell the story of the death of humanity. On the other hand, secret weapons show how fast the Nazis were progressing in terms of technology. Both these aspects together make Nazi Germany the most frightening and mysterious chapter of history. Where on one hand, doctors turned science into cruelty, on the other hand, scientists made the blueprint of future weapons. Even today, historians and researchers shudder remembering these incidents. The question is this: if the Nazis had got a little more time, would the whole world have been crushed under their terror? Just thinking about this gives me goosebumps. The bell. Die Glock. The biggest mystery. The most scary and mysterious name in the secrets of the Nazis is Die Glocke, which is called the bell. It was a machine whose shape was like a large metal bell. It is said that it was tested in secret underground places, and its power was beyond human understanding. According to pictures and sketches, it produced strange energy fields and curved magnetic powers, the purpose of which no one has fully understood till date. Many researchers believe that Die Glock was not an ordinary weapon, but a scientific experiment which was related to time travel and anti-gravity theories. According to some reports, when this machine was activated, the plants and animals around it died immediately. It is believed that its radiation was so high that even standing near it could prove fatal. The question is, what did the Nazis want to achieve with such a dangerous thing? According to many witnesses, Die Glock was tested in the secret bunkers of Project Reese. Some people claim that its experiments were so advanced that if they were successful, the Nazis could control gravity. Imagine, if someone had anti-gravity technology, he could make flying machines that could destroy any army. This is the reason why people associate Die Glock with UFOs and alien theories. The most mysterious thing is that after the war, the Allies did not find any clear evidence of Die Glock. Neither the machine was found nor its real designs. It seems as if it was suddenly made to disappear. Some researchers believe that it was taken to South America or Antarctica, while some say that the Nazis themselves destroyed it so that the secret never comes out. Till date, its truth is buried only in questions and theories. UFOs and flying saucers. The theories of Die Glock are considered to be directly related to the UFO experiments of the Nazis. It is said that the Nazis were secretly trying to make flying discs or flying saucers. The design of these saucers was such that they could fly in the sky without making any sound and suddenly disappear. Many Allied soldiers reported that they had seen strange flying objects in the sky during the war, which were not like any ordinary ship. The most famous designs mention the Haunebu and Vril discs. The sketches show that these saucers looked exactly like modern UFOs. The question arises whether the Nazis had really developed such advanced technology, or were all these just fears and rumors? But if this is true, then it means that the Nazis had built the ships of the future at a time when the rest of the world was still dependent on ordinary planes. The theory of Antarctica base is also related to these UFOs. It is said that after losing the war, the Nazis had built a secret base in the South Pole. There, their flying discs were tested under the ice. Some reports even say that even after the war, strange flying objects were seen over Antarctica, which could not be explained even today. The most surprising thing is that many people believe that the Nazis had access to alien technology. Theories say that Hitler's scientists either contacted aliens or got tech from a crashed UFO. This is the reason why machines like their flying saucers and D Glock seem beyond human imagination. The stories of D Glock and UFOs are still the biggest debate among historians and conspiracy theorists. On one hand, people believe that all these are rumors that were exaggerated, while on the other hand, researchers say that some truth is definitely hidden. After all, how were the Nazis able to make such advanced machines in the 1940s, glimpses of which are still seen in modern science? This mystery is not just about technology, but also about fear and suspense. If Hitler really had alien tech, imagine what the world would have been like. And if D Glock was really a time travel or anti-gravity machine, does that mean the Nazis had reached a level that science has not yet fully reached? These questions remain unanswered. Hidden treasures and loot. During the Second World War, the Nazis were not only adept at fighting and occupying the war, but also at looting. Hitler's army forcibly took away gold, diamonds, jewels, and countless art pieces from all over Europe. From churches to museums, wherever something precious was found, the Nazis took it under their control. It is said that this treasure was so huge that if all of it is collected today, its value would be in billions of dollars. The most mysterious of these looted treasures are the stories of gold trains. Many times such rumors spread on the tracks of Poland and Germany that boxes full of gold, silver, and gems were carried in heavy trains and then suddenly disappeared. Many people believe that these were hidden in the secret tunnels and underground bunkers so that the Nazis would remain powerful even after losing the war. The search for these trains is still going on today. In 2015, it was claimed that a Nazi gold train was hidden underground in a place in Poland. The whole world's attention was on that excavation, but till date, no concrete evidence has been found. The question is, are these trains just rumors, or is there really a treasure worth billions buried somewhere underground? This suspense makes the story even more exciting. Theft of art treasures was also one of the biggest deeds of the Nazis. They looted Europe's famous paintings, sculptures, and rare collections and took them into their possession. Many of these pieces were recovered after the war, but hundreds are still missing. Imagine how many original paintings of world-famous artists are probably still gathering dust in some dark bunker. Secret Nazi documents. But not only treasure, the Nazis also hid such secrets with them, which the world wants to know. Even today, there are thousands of such Nazi documents lying in the archives of Berlin and Moscow, which have not been completely made public. Many of these papers are so sensitive that governments are reluctant to open them. The question arises, what is written in them, which is being hidden from the world? Some reports say that these documents contain information about Hitler's secret experiments, occult rituals, and advanced weapons research. If this truth comes out, then perhaps the world will know to what extent the Nazis had reached. But till now, only some parts have come out, and people are stunned to hear that. Many secret papers kept in the archives of Moscow remain a mystery till date. Historians believe that these may also mention the secret plans of the Nazis, their secret bases, and perhaps machines like D Glock. Many researchers claim that information related to UFOs and Antarctica base is also hidden in these documents. The most scary thing is that if the truth about future weapons or supernatural experiments is really hidden in these documents, then that reality may prove to be very heavy for the world. Perhaps due to this fear, governments do not want to make them completely public, but the more the truth is hidden, the faster theories and conspiracy spread. Climax of suspense. The treasures and documents hidden by the Nazis remain the biggest secrets till date. On one hand, the search for gold trains and missing artworks thrills people, while on the other hand, secret papers force us to think about what exactly the governments want to keep the world away from. Whatever the truth is, it is certain that the Nazis have left behind not only destruction, but also questions whose answers have not been found till date. Maybe trains full of gold are buried somewhere under the snow-covered mountains, or the paper that can reveal the biggest truth of the world is hidden in some dark archive. And this suspense keeps these stories alive forever. Social media and modern theories. In today's digital age, theories about the secrets of Nazi Germany are mostly circulated on social media. New threads and videos appear every day on Reddit and YouTube, in which people present their own evidence and claims. Someone says that he saw a Nazi UFO in an old photo, while someone tries to prove that the gold train is really hidden under the ground. Such viral discussions have made these mysteries even bigger. The most common claim of fans is this: governments are hiding the truth. They believe that after the World War, the Allies and Russia kept the advanced technology received from the Nazis with themselves and did not let it come in front of the public. Many people even say that the basis of today's modern space programs and high-tech weapons is the same Nazi research, which was used secretly. Memes and funny discussions have also spread these theories further. On Twitter and Instagram, people create Hitler's UFO memes, joke about the Antarctica base, and jokingly explain the Die Glocke as a time machine. But the curiosity factor behind these jokes is so strong that each meme actually makes people question more. Is this all more than a joke? Historians believe that social media has made conspiracy theories spread even faster. Earlier, these things were limited to books and small research circles, but now everyone can see and share them. This is why even today, people around the world debate the mysteries of Nazi Germany, and the cycle of theories never ends. Biggest unanswered questions. Among all these stories and theories, the biggest questions are the ones that do not let anyone sleep peacefully till date. The first question: did the Nazis really connect with supernatural forces? Their occult rituals, stories of Wewelsburg Castle and Black Sun symbol show that they were trying to achieve something beyond human powers. But did they succeed in it? This is still a mystery. The second big question is whether their technology came from the future. Machines like V-2 rockets, jet fighters, and Die Glocke seem very advanced for that time. Many people say that such advanced inventions were beyond the reach of scientists of the 1940s. So did the Nazis really use alien tech, or did they somehow get connected to the future? This theory excites people the most. The third and perhaps the most frightening question: were the Nazis really just one step away from world domination? If their secret weapons had come into mass production, if their occult experiments had been successful, then perhaps today's world would have been completely different. It is terrifying to think that the whole world would have been in the hands of a dictator who was another name for fear and cruelty. History may have written the Allies' victory, but these unresolved questions have always kept the mysteries of the Nazis alive. The more time passes, the deeper the theories become. And perhaps this is the reason why even today people ask, does history really tell us the whole truth, or is the real secret still hidden in the dark? The combined effect of social media discussions and these big questions is that even today, the name of Nazi Germany is not limited to history books. It has become a mystery that attracts every generation. Whether it is debates on Reddit or viral videos on YouTube, people are still looking for answers to the same question that started decades ago. What were the Nazis really doing? And perhaps the biggest strength of these stories is hidden in this suspense. The fewer the answers, the more the questions. And these questions again and again pull us to those mysterious pages of Nazi Germany, where fear, science, and mystery stand together. The biggest mystery of Nazis is about Die Glocke and UFO connection. Many researchers believe that Die Glocke was not an ordinary experiment, but it was the same machine that gave birth to flying saucers and UFO theories. It is said that the energy released from this bell-like machine controlled the air and gravity in such a way that it was used to make flying objects. And this is the reason why strange flying saucers were suddenly seen in the sky after the war. But the suspense does not end here. The biggest question is whether Hitler really died or did he escape through some secret route. Many conspiracy theories say that Hitler took refuge in South America or Antarctica and continued his secret research from there. Some reports even claim that Die Glocke and UFO projects were carried out secretly further. If this is true, then think, how much incomplete truth has history told us? There is a huge contradiction between historians and eyewitness reports. Some say that Hitler committed suicide, while others say that his body was never found. And when these mysteries are linked to UFO sightings and Nazi secret projects, the whole story becomes even more mysterious. Till date, there is no clear answer as to what was the ultimate truth about Hitler, and perhaps this ignorance has made the stories of the Nazis even more frightening. All these theories point to one thing. The mystery of the Nazis is not just a part of history, but is still alive today. Whether it is the mystery of Die Glocke or the connection to UFOs, whether it is Hitler's end or the stories of his escape, all these have not been answered till date. And this suspense draws people toward these stories again and again. This journey through the darkest period of history shows us that the Nazis not only left behind destruction and pain, but also gave such mysteries that haunt the world till date. Every new evidence creates a new question, and every theory entangles us in a new puzzle. The truth is so blurred that it seems that the real story is still buried somewhere deep. Perhaps this is the reason why people say, this is just the beginning. Because whenever we think that we have understood the secrets of the Nazis, then some new clue comes out, and it again takes us to the same dark tunnel where there are more questions and very few answers. So friends, now the question is to you. Is the real secret of the Nazis still hidden somewhere? Did Hitler and his team really reach such technologies and powers, which were far ahead of humanity? Or is all this just a game of fear and rumors? If you found this story exciting and you want to be the first to see such mysterious and suspense-filled videos, then subscribe to our channel now and do not forget to press the bell icon. Because in future also we will keep revealing such secrets for you, which will come to you from the darkest pages of history.